Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
And I'm Diego.
We're back with more of the boys. So, last episode, a man's head exploded. Kind of caused by a train. I mean, it was...
What was the chick's name?
Popclaw?
Popclaw.
I think her name was.
Yeah, she was kind of roided out on Compound V.
Yeah.
We found out, which is, I guess, a steroid?
Kind of.
Something
it's not
for superpowers?
It's not necessarily... It's a enhancer. I wouldn't necessarily call it a steroid. No, just a steroid, yeah. I would just call it like... Right? I mean, thus far, just a super enhancer. Hughie re-met, or I guess reconnected? I don't know. He saw Starlight again, or Annie. He got her number. I think he got her number.
Mother's Milk?
Yeah, Mother's Milk. That guy. Not very good with Frenchie. They seem to be alright right now, but at the beginning, when they first saw each other, there was a fight.
Something about this Mallory guy, a little bit more about him. Seems that may have caused the boys to split up, I suppose, initially. Once he died, I guess. They died? I don't know.
Billy's got something against Homelander, like personally against Homelander, so something happens with somebody named Becca. And they sent, well, they didn't send, but they left the zinc box with the remains of Homelander, translucent, and they found it, and there was coming for you. So
war.
Yeah, now they know, which isn't exactly, like, tactically speaking, not the best move, but I understand. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the episode. Is Becca?
I'm guessing.
It's Becca. Less bearded girl.
I don't know who that is, I'm sorry.
Chantel!
You think Soup's a cunt now. You just wait till they're wearing camo. I mean, what's to stop Sergeant Homelander from killing a couple of 100,000 Chinese? How are you going to try him for war crimes?
He's going to murder the bloody lot of us before he steps one foot in The Hague. I mean, you might as well hand the bloody launch keys over to Vault right now.
God damn it, Frenchie, what the...
Uh-oh. The super. Yeah. Fair enough.
Hughie, let's go! Let's go, Hughie! Come on!
Maybe he should be on our side.
Call about right now. You're fucking going.
As a rule, I don't usually go out after a gory massacre.
Listen, here's the job. You're gonna hotmark her phone. From now on, we hear everything she says. I mean, this is a golden opportunity.
Oceanland.
Oceanland.
Yeah. So, get this, the dolphins there. I mean, they are really underfed and abused.
You do realize that you are at the centerpiece of the Oceanland fall campaign.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could just bail on that, right? The deal sucks anyways.
No, we can't.
Listen, I just like to, maybe do something with a little more substance.
Tell me who you told. 'Cause we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble.
I didn't tell anyone.
I'm gonna take care of this. But until I do, I gotta get you somewhere safe before Homelander finds out.
I love you.
I love you too.
Money, Patty, special deal.
Hilarious.
Those superpowers. Oh, man. Oh, God. Maybe use a little bit of superpowers.
You said you bowled before?
Yeah, I'm just a little rusty.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, he's not great with privacy or boundaries. I will say that. But otherwise, he seems like a loner. He spends most of his free time with his son.
Ah, yeah, cool.
He's got a son?
Yeah, early divorce, I think.
Let's talk.
It's very Superman-esque except for that part.
All right, everyone, it's all over. It's all safe. You're all gonna be fine. Oh, no.
Captain? Stop!
Oh, easy, fella.
Good. God dang it, why would...
You gotta go out there. Lift the plane up.
Lift the plane? How? There's nothing to stand on. It's fucking air.
I don't know. Fly at it. Ram it straight.
I don't know, that kind of speed, either the plane goes ass over tit or I'll punch straight through the hull.
That was a big one.
Okay, you two. Take off your masks. Come on. Now. Take these two.
No.
Just these two.
No, what? So they can tell the world that we left the rest of them to fucking die?
Come on.
No, Meg. No, you stay back. All of you, stay back. You stay the fuck back or I'll laser you, goddammit. I'll laser every fucking one of you. Don't die with them.
What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please take my daughter. Take my daughter. Please take me.
Okay. I'll come clean. If I'm being honest, I'm a little suspicious of you.
You are?
You say you bowled a lot, and, you know, you have, like, superpowers, yet you are a remarkably shitty bowler. You know what I think's happening?
You're
I
throwing.
think you're holding back for some weird, not gonna show me up on a first date reason.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
It's so cool.
Now that's a strike.
Yeah.
No. He's okay. He's gone. He's gone, you see. Let me help you.
Reports suspicious activity.
Does it bother you that I could whip your ass in bowling? And in everything?
Yeah.
And bench press you?
Oh my god, is that a threat or a promise? No, I really think it's awesome. I really you.
Robin?
What happened the night that Mallory had your tail lamplighter?
Oh, that's enough.
Mallory was our boss, man. We had orders. And lamplighter goes and tortures Mallory's grandkids.
I didn't know.
It doesn't matter. You didn't follow orders and it cost some lives. How do you know so much about the Spice Girls?
The point is that we're all
Becca.
shot by ourselves.
Jesus, he gives the worst pep talks.
He really does.
Oh, my God.
Right, seriously? Now is not the appropriate time. Plus, you're making things awkward.
No.
That sucks.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Let me talk to her.
Don't be fucking stupid.
What if she's a Spice Girl?
That's a phrase.
She ain't no Spice Girl.
Can take some work.
They didn't have to die.
We have Homelander and Queen Maeve on the scene.
If NORAD called us before they scrambled jets, then we could have saved them. 123 men, women, and children.
Excuse me. But if they let us into the military,
Then this will never happen again. That is my solemn promise to you.
very soon, my friend, whoever did this to us will hear from all of us.
Homelander! 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 Homelander!
Okay, I'm beyond livid. God dang it! I was honestly hoping that it was gonna cut with the girl. Man, not what happened.
He's completely divorced from
He is.
humanity.
Oh yeah, and he's unfortunately also really charismatic and knows how to spin a tale and knows how to.
He's a great natural speaker.
Yeah,
and
God
even
dang it,
not if nothing else, he was trained.
No, yeah,
But like,
definitely.
because I always
Either
remember
or.
that, like, you know, because he's supposed to be a Superman. I can understand that. 'Cause
Yeah.
remember, Superman has that kind of
A little
charisma, and he can be a pretty good at, like, in like from what
Public
I'm-
speaker, yeah.
Yeah,
He
like
can, he can be, yeah. And freaking, Stillwell. First, she was like, "Oh, God dang it!" I mean, she's not like, well, "This isn't gonna pan out. We're not screwed, bro. This isn't gonna pan out. We could have used this as an advantage, but we'll find something else." And then he started doing that, and she's like, "Yes." And God, I hate her so much right now. Ugh.
And we also know that Becca is definitely Butcher's wife.
Yeah.
And he's been kind of a hypocrite when I mean, makes sense, but like
about
when he was saying like what's in the past isn't like like you can't change what happened in the past, and because they're all kind of focusing on it, and with the way that Mother's Milk did, like if you had
he's focusing on that particular moment and saying that, you know, because this is something that whatever Frenchie did deviated from their plan, which caused not her Mallory's was it Mallory?
Mallory's grandkids.
Mallory's grandkids to be torched apparently by Lamplighter. So that's a little bit different. Whatever happened to I was gonna say Chantel. Becca. Chantel's the actress's name. The only reason I know her is just because I saw her in The Flash. She was in The Flash for a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought for a second like maybe we were gonna show something that happened at the concert, like I don't know, Homelander, like she was not a bystander, a collateral damage. He was trying to save somebody or stop somebody else from doing something, and she got caught or something else happened to where she. I thought for a second when we saw a camera, I thought it was her alive and he was watching her. He was keeping distance from her to keep her safe or something. But apparently it was old footage.
Yeah, it says like September 24th.
It was January 19th, 2012.
2019.
I mean, January something, 2012.
I thought it was September. My bad. I could just be mixing it up for like a month.
I don't remember now.
But I feel like it's still around that same type of.
Yeah,
January 24th. 24th. Okay.
Close.
Right. So, but I still feel it's the same general, like, he is focused, like, it's because his wife was killed in the past. It
Yeah,
seems
but that's
most likely
not
by Homelander.
That's not a
that he's-
hypocritical standpoint, though.
No, I wasn't saying it's, I was just saying in the sense when he was saying, don't focus, like, he's like, don't focus on the past, you can't change it, or something like that. It's like we have to work together to do this. I'm not saying it's bad, because, like, he probably, like, it's, like, I know there are characters who know that, like, here's me telling them to not focus on the past of this terrible thing that happened, and I'm probably his probably motivation of doing all this is probably because of people like Homelander or maybe Homelander killing his wife and probably various other things. It's just, I'm not saying it's bad because that's just how his character is.
I'm just saying think that's exactly hypocritical. His is more trying to just get rid of the people that caused this. Mother's Milk was getting on the Frenchie because he caused somebody else, and he's more like I don't want to work with him and all that stuff because of this is happening. That's a little bit of a different. I get what you're coming at, but I don't think that's counting as hypocritical exactly.
I got you now.
But I kind of don't.
I think they gave, or at least they injected the female, I guess, the compound B.
Yeah.
Because I think they just injected a lot of it into her.
And I don't know exactly why. Like, I'm not sure what, because it seems to be a permanent thing, and I'm wondering if it's like they're experimenting different chemical, different versions of it, or if she was, she was like their guinea pig in the beginning. I don't know, because A-Train said he took it there. Like I don't think they specifically sought her out. I think they obviously she was just somebody wrong place, wrong time. Maybe not. We'll see later if they'll go into that. But yeah, they injected her. She's has to have been locked up from a young age. At least that's my assumption. Just because she seems kind of feral.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably just because even if she wasn't immediately locked up at a young age, I wouldn't be surprised if they treated her as a guinea pig, like not as a person, but as a test subject or something to just mess with it.
Yeah, if she didn't have the strength that she did at the beginning, then she might not have. They probably didn't keep her in a cage until then.
But they probably didn't she was dirty, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's been wearing those clothes for years.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't. Yeah.
They might change it because of she would still be growing, so they'd have to get bigger clothes.
But also just depends on how long she has actually been in there.
Yeah,
because she could have been there for only a couple of years, and she'd already.
I don't think she would become unless the compound V affects her brain as well.
That's true. I was thinking about that.
I don't think she would be that way. But
right.
It's I wasn't expecting her to be that. I mean, I figured that she'd freak out when they were freak out when she was freaking out, but I didn't think she'd be that crazy. So that's right. And she obviously has a very high durability too, because
he slammed her pretty hard.
Was I was worried that he was gonna kill her, and he might have if Frenchie didn't do anything.
If he didn't distract him, if nothing else, she would have been hurt more significantly than maybe because she didn't even seem to have a scratch. It wasn't even bleeding.
She was at least not bleeding. It didn't break the skin, so that's something.
So, but he was slamming her hard enough and fast enough to start cratering the little. Making a small little cracks and stuff and cratering a bit of the wall of the brick wall.
And this is gonna be quite a bit of a deviation, but I kind of don't like it. But part of me is feeling bad for the Deep, and
it seems that they're going to that whole since he's supposed to be Aquaman like that again.
People aren't treating him very well.
Because he's Aquaman,
and that's kind of why he has that kind of attitude. He was treating crap, so he's he's gonna do what he can.
He has a bad inferiority complex. Yeah. That's basically what's happening here.
But he's treating these the dolphins like friends, and he was trying to break one out, and I feel so bad. that was messed up, man. So sad.
I do actually feel kind of bad because he felt it seems he wanted to do something.
Yeah, he wants to actually help, and also and not just
something that he actually cares about him. It seems because since he can talk to fish, he's able to make a social pretty good social link with them, a good bond.
And not only he wants to help people, he wants to spread awareness for how they're being mistreated essentially.
Yeah.
So that's and even to the point of wanting to cut the deal that they had with Oceanland, which is
actually
honestly kind of a.
It's basically
what's the what's I'm looking for? Help me out.
What?
Respectable. There you go. That's what I was trying to think of him to actually want to do that. And then we also have the thing with Hughie and Annie.
Yeah, he is definitely having that regret and that PTSD or what have you.
Yeah,
trauma.
with translucent and and then we find out
that
translucent has a kid.
Even if he's divorced and he probably doesn't see him as often as
he says he hangs out. Yeah, she says he sees him a lot. Apparently, that's the only one he actually goes to see.
Whenever he's not probably going around.
So, God dang it! I don't feel bad necessarily for translucent.
I do feel bad for the kid.
For the son, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of the heroes, they are treated, or they're either treated badly or treated too good, and then they go from there.
I think it's just they're just basically warped by their experiences of being a superhero and being
so
being like an almost untouchable celebrity type of thing.
Like even A-Train kind of has like a big thing. Like he's like it's I don't know how true this is, but whenever he talked to his girlfriend about what he said, because he had to say it, it was what they told him to say.
It's his image,
So I don't know how true that is. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true, but I just don't know how much. I just don't know. Like I'm not going to assume that it automatically is true. I mean, it's very possible, but I don't know, man. I know for one. I mean, I know Homelander is at least he's the worst. Because we haven't seen anything of freaking Black Noir, but like of everybody thus far that we met, they have something about them. And even I think Queen Maeve is probably like, when I say the worst, I mean like she has guilt the worst. We saw, oh my god, the plane. And she wanted to save. She said, everybody. And then she wanted to just she couldn't save everybody to save the kid, but he's like, no, because then they'll tell. And I was like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Oh, it was just the worst. God, I mean, unfortunately, what he said did kind of make sense. Like if he pushed against it, he'd just go through the hole and it wouldn't do anything. But I don't know. I just feel like
he also said that if he pushed against it, probably just flip it end over and that'd just make it worse.
But if you I don't know. I mean, it would be probably be complicated if it was even possible. If you were able to try to have the kind of control to where he pushes it just enough to sort of level it out. But at the same time, I don't know if it's something small enough that pushes a certain amount of force through the metal plane. Like a plane is it's made out of a sturdy material, but I don't know how sturdy enough it would to withstand however much pressure you need to put on the spot. If he would just burst through it, like you said, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. God dang, I felt terrible. I was one of those scenarios. It's just you don't.
It seems one of those things. It could have been avoided.
Yeah.
But it probably would. It was very tricky.
One thing that he could have at least not done is shoot the freaking control panel. He could have aimed a little bit higher. The guy was already dead, so it's not like they could have been shot. He already shot the dude in the head, though. So and then it was a second or two after he shot him with his laser vision. So it's he could have just grabbed his hand and crushed him, or done something else that wouldn't have screwed up the rest of the plane.
That doesn't help, though. I guess a major part of it, but he doesn't really.
I know he doesn't care, but it's just
it seems
the problem with he wanted to say they wanted Stillwell said to save this plane and then we can get this thing to Congress.
Yeah, but I think
so. He should have thought about that at least.
No, I got that. I see that. I was just I feel like even though he heard hey, she wants this, he still seemed to not really try. I guess.
I don't know.
I think he's just kind of half-hearted. I guess.
I don't know about that. I think he's just not used to having to be as what's the word I'm looking for?
Restrained.
Yeah, kind of restrained and having control necessarily. Not that he goes full on all the time, but just he's not okay. Well, if I can just he'll straight like a line almost. I mean, I don't know. It's frustrating.
I mean, I think even if he shot the guy with his laser beams, his gun was already like this.
When he shot the guy with the laser beams, the guy was already pulled the trigger, so he didn't have to do that. He could have literally just went up to him and punched him or something. Or he could have.
I think he could have killed him, but I think he also tried to shoot Homelander, even though that doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have hurt them, so it wouldn't have.
No, but that's the thing. I think it still annoyed him that he tried attacking him in the first place.
Just punch him through the chest if he has to kill a person.
And it seems he knows about what A-Train was doing with the drugs and stuff. He said when Homelander finds out or something like that, that this happened, the Chinese thing or whatever. Either that or it'd be bad if he was found.
Who found out? If who finds out?
If Homelander found out about
A-Train. I thought you said that Homelander knows. Doesn't so?
I don't think he knows, but it seemed like
he does.
When he said if he knows. At least when he finds out that what he's been doing, I'm still not entirely sure what they've been doing per se with the.
Everybody else seems to know about Compound. I know Homelander and then Stillwell, all of them know about Compound V, so I'm not really sure what exactly who knows if the rest of them have anything to do with it or not. But going back to Annie and Hughie, because I was saying earlier we went to the translucent bit. The other thing I was going to mention is that he also. Whenever he was having a good time with Annie and getting closer every time, he saw Robin at the very end, he's okay, well, crap. And then he kind of well, I should probably plant this bug. and then you plant the bug, and then it's just like, God damn, I knew that was gonna happen, but just like I'm worried that because it happened whenever he brought up first off when he zoned out because he had a flash of translucent.
Yeah, he heard I think someone hitting the balls.
It was
someone was
bowling
of the click.
So when he did that, he zoned out of her conversation, so she's just like, oh, never mind, forget it. And so it's like, okay, so then he went into talking about translucent, and it's like, oh, I thought maybe like she's gonna start thinking that he just wanted to go out with her to get more information on the supers, or kind of like get some kind of affiliation with the rest of the supers, but I don't. But then there's a thing with the chip, and I don't know if she finds out about that, like if that'll add to the rest of that their date. So I'm just I don't know. I just think that this. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't write it to where they completely nothing like they don't even remain friends afterwards. I'm pretty sure at the end they'll be friends, and it'll be like a not terrible ending, but.
Like this world isn't happy. I feel like it's not as bad as some other stories, but like it's just still pretty like, man, this sucks.
Yeah,
Your world sucks.
Yeah, it's not a great time to be with supers like these.
Man, it does make me kind of wish that other heroes were other decent people
like Annie.
Like Annie, basically, yeah. Like I get that imagining like someone trying like oh what what's this? A plane about to crash. Whoosh. Onto the plane and saving them all, but like that's not gonna happen.
And then we got that bit with Frenchie.
When he was talking about his dad and whatnot.
And took him from his mom.
Like what?
Really
why?
sad.
Was it just to spite her?
I don't. It's possible. I think that, and maybe he felt like she didn't deserve him, or I mean, he didn't go into it. So there's multiple routes, but he treated him like crap. But he's like, I love you, and then he proceeded with burning his legs with a cigarette. So it's like. Okay. But because of Frenchie having that story to tell her, that his life to tell her about, he was able to connect with her. Yeah. So he almost had it until that the thing with the TV going crazy or whatever else sound that freaked her out. They did get her eventually, with Billy's help. But I was a little worried that she was gonna at least like hurt him a little more, or hurt him because he don't think she hurt him at all. But luckily that gas worked pretty fast. Apparently, it knocked her out.
Seems she just wanted to go home, and then she took her revenge against the people who took her away from home, since the lady, it seems, traffics illegal immigrants and whatnot, or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So
the one she killed
yeah.
At the barber shop?
Yeah.
Hair salon? Hair salon. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, she seemed to just want to kill the person who she felt took her away from her home.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to just go home.
Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode of The Boys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our videos, go ahead and click the button right next to us. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. But if you want to see next week's episode early, go ahead and check out our Patreon. Or you can go ahead and click the Patreon also in the description below. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next week.